There's an internet rumor currently circulating that in order to receive a donation of stem cells from Tzu Chi's bone marrow registry, the patient must first donate approximately $3,800 to the organization first. Today, we set the record straight by hearing the story of former bone marrow recipient Lin Chenjian, who says the fees he paid was purely medical in nature and in no way connected to Tzu Chi.
There's a rumor circulating on the internet recently about patients having to make a donation to Tzu Chi to ensure they qualify for a bone marrow transplant from any Tzu Chi hospital.
I want to clarify the 120,000 NT dollars is the medical fee that we, the patients, need to pay as part of our treatment. This is not a donation to the Tzu Chi hospital or any of other branches of Tzu Chi.
Bone marrow transplant recipient Lin Chenjian takes out his receipts from 4 years ago to clarify. The workup fee refers to health checks for the donor, which includes checks for infectious disease, high blood pressure, anemia, and others. Test C refers to an in-depth testing of the patient's genetic loci against the matched donors. There is a further examination of the human leukocyte antigens A, B, C, and DR. PBSC procurement are the fees related to getting the matched donor stem cells, which includes separating the cells, hospital fees, and insurance. Overall, the procurement fee, which is not covered by the National Health Insurance, totals 113,735 NT dollars, which is where the rumored 120,000 comes from.
骨髓干细胞的这个移植的这些费用呢？
The 113,735 NT dollars incurred by the donor includes transportation, insurance, and the shots needed to procure the stem cells. Other fees include the equipment used to gather the stem cell and hospital fees. These are the fees that our center collects. I used up about 100 bags of blood during the transplant, and I paid the hospital for that too. They are all proper medical fees. I'm very thankful for the bone marrow donors and the blood donors for their generosity.
This 120,000 NT dollars, or approximately $3,800 US, used on bone marrow transplants is an amount set by the Taiwan's Ministry of Health and Welfare. When compared to the 45,000 US dollars for the procedure in the US and the over 15,000 for the procedure in England or Japan, Taiwan's billing is relatively low. In 2013, at a Tzu Chi event, Lin met his donor, Ms. Song, for the first time, and he had these words to say.
In facing the impermanence of life, human beings are fragile. I'm very grateful for Ms. Song for her donation. I think the best way to repay her would be to live my life to the fullest from now on.
Back then, when Lin was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, doctors announced he had not long to live. Thankfully, he found a match within the registry of Tzu Chi Stem Cell Center, and in just 4 months, he was scheduled for a transplant.
毕竟经过这么大的病痛，住了
At the time, I felt as if I did used up all my courage. Then in comes Tzu Chi volunteer with Buddhist scriptures to encourage me. They really helped me get past that difficult time in my life.
We
are not medical personnel, but we're still so lucky as to be able to help out in this way. Though we may never become a donor, we can still give within our ability to help save a life.
Beginning his day with Buddhist scriptures, Lin is determined to live the rest of his life to the fullest.
There must be a reason that I got a second chance at life. I can spread my love in the simplest way possible, like interacting with the patients at the hospital during my stay. These are the ways I can give back to society.
Still recovering from his illness, Lin chose to speak out against the rumors and set the record straight. In doing so, Lin hopes to encourage more citizens of Taiwan to register and donate their bone marrow, as there are more people out there hoping to also get a second chance at life.